In there, there's what the key is going on right here. This rod.
Yeah.
Now, it seems to me that that's only 4 feet long. And that this pipe hole that's in the main line is very small. And so if there's a buildup on the pipe or a piece of debris or something gets caught in that hole, even though we open the valve, air might not come out.
Right.
So to deal with that, if we open the valve and there's no air coming out, then what you have to have is a propane tank with some air in it, and so it's filled up, and then you have to connect that to this and drive the air back down. And Ron and I did this once, I think about 3 or 4 years ago, and I couldn't remember how we connected. If we had any kind of proper fitting, or we just haywired it with tape, or what the hell we did. So I saw him just a couple of days ago, and I asked him if he could remember what we did, and he couldn't remember.
Couldn't remember either? Oh, okay.
No. So, but we still work on it in our mind. Maybe we'll come up with it, or else we'll ask Aqua what we're supposed to do there. But in any event, it's good to have a way of clearing it out anyway.
Now, you said before that the air comes very, very slow, and it's almost undetectable when it's coming out the pipe.
Right.
What do you think the idea of putting like a balloon or a condom on the end of that thing, and you could actually see the air coming out, expanding?
Yeah, I thought you could tape a clear garbage bag or something onto it and let it fill up.
But I think if I put my ear right to that thing, we should be able to hear something, right?
You'll hear it first, for sure, and then I think actually the pressure should be fairly continuous until, fairly stable until, like it's not really, the air is not really under pressure except from the lake, right? So as you open the valve and the air starts coming out, the water just pushing it, and I think pressure would be more or less the same as at the start.
This exit on the pipe is above the level of the lake, is that correct?
It's above the... No. This right here, you mean?
No, where the pipe is.
The pipe is not above the level of the lake, no.
No.
Okay.
No, but
it's just the highest level.
It's just the highest level between here.
So...
Now, if we wanted... Now, there's something we could do to determine the lake level, too, is if we cut this to make this joint, and bring this up, we could stick a tape measure down there and see where the water is.
How far the water is, yeah.
And that'll give us the lake level. And then if we note the lake level on the stick, we can sort of relate to that. But I think in the low water, we don't have very much below the lake level at this point on the water line. Mm-hmm. And if the lake level were to draw down, say, 2 or 3 feet, we might be into a siphoning proposition rather than gravity feed. So that to me is not a happy way to get our water. Okay, should we try this?
I'm going to stick my ear down there.
For sure.
Okay, so it's a quarter turn.
Quarter turn counterclockwise.
Yeah, I feel a very slight amount of air coming over. Very slight. That's as open as you want it to be, then.
What's that?
That's as open.
That's wide open. This quarter turn is it. Yeah, you don't get.
I don't say there's enough. If there's any air coming out, it wouldn't be enough to even fill a balloon or anything. I don't think. I can't feel it through my fingers. Oh, just slightly.
Won't be much pressure, so it'll come out pretty slowly.
So how long would we leave it?
Well, that's a good question. Depends how much air there is in there. We have no way of knowing.
We don't know.
Yeah. But I know, like the water line is rising from back here quite a ways.